Hey there, how's it going? In this video, I briefly wanted to just go over my view that I don't think there's really any such thing as a bad workout. I bring this up simply because that is one of the most frequent types of conversations or interactions that I have with the athletes that I work with. And I also observe myself engaging in that kind of thinking where I have the idea of how I want things to go. And if they don't go that way, then I will sometimes get frustrated and wish that they had gone better somehow. And, over the years, I've done thousands of workouts and I've overseen thousands of workouts with the clients that I interact with. And like I said, it comes up very commonly that people, they go out and they do their intervals or they do their long ride or their long climbing session and they don't pace it well. Maybe they don't fuel well. Maybe they didn't warm up properly or thoroughly enough before they went out and did their hard intervals. And it's maybe on that particular day, we didn't get everything out of that experience that we could have, and maybe we could have squeezed out a few more watts out of our intervals, or we could have paced a climb a little bit better and gone, 10 or 20 seconds faster, or even a minute faster if it's a long climb. That's totally fine. The effort that we put in is still going to pay off as we recover in improved fitness down the line. And I think even more than that, the experience that we had that we feel that we didn't execute that workout as well as we can serve as a great learning opportunity that we can see whatever it is that didn't go well and try to improve that for future workouts and get more out of our future training sessions. And we can use that as feedback for whenever it is that we want to go out and do a truly peak effort and shoot for a PR on our climb, shoot for a PR in a running distance, or go out and do a race. All the things that we learned from, not executing well in training can contribute to better execution when we're going out and racing. I think sometimes it's hard to see things that way. I know that a lot of us are really motivated to do well, and when we know that there's a gap between what we have done and what we're capable of doing, that can irk us and make us really just not happy about the way that things went. But especially this time of year, it's January, as many of us are starting to ramp up in our training a little bit, and maybe we're doing progressively more challenging workouts. It's okay to go out and to not totally pace your workout properly or get the most out of yourself on any given day. Every time that happens, it's okay. Just look for whatever it is that you think could have been better and then try to implement that the next time around for a similar session and see if you can do it better and see if there's still ways to improve on that and keep getting better. And I think this goes for, executing workouts. And like I said, every hard workout that you do can give you feedback that helps you set you up for doing, really peak efforts. If you're trying to test your fitness and go after a PR on a long climb, or if you're doing a race, all the routines that you have in place for doing a really hard workout would be very helpful for how it is that you prepare for and get warmed up for doing a race. Obviously, a race is more dynamic and complex, and you probably have not just the physical preparedness, but also the mental and strategic kind of awareness and preparedness that goes into having a good race experience. But still, there's no need to kind of second guess how you should fuel, how you should warm up, and what you need to do to show up at the starting line ready to perform. If you've done dozens of workouts in the past, then whatever it is that you have been doing that works in your workouts can work on race day as well. Maybe you adjust it a little bit, but it's the same principles all still apply. And so every time that you're in training and you have something that doesn't go perfectly well or as smoothly as you want, just, take that as feedback that you can use to perform better in the future. And I think that even the experience of feeling like we wish that we had done better and knowing that we can do better and feeling upset about that, even just that particular negative feeling that we might have at that moment in time can be even seen in a positive way because, it just shows that we care a lot about the outcome of what it is that we're doing and we want to do our best and we know that we can do better. And so just take it as a signal that you care a lot about what you're doing and that through learning and deliberate practice over time, we can all get better. I definitely experience that a lot making these videos. I feel that I'm not very well spoken and I'm not always totally clear about how to communicate the ideas that I have. And I really hope to get better at that. And I think the only way to do that effectively is to practice and try to be open to learning what it is that I do well and what it is that I don't do well. And right now, I think on balance, I mostly am not doing things all that great as far as, trying to communicate my ideas effectively in a way that people like. I mean, so far, most of the feedback that I get on my channel is positive, but at the same time, I know that it can be better. And I really want to take all of my learnings from over the years as an athlete and try to translate them into something that's useful and contributes to your experience as an athlete and as a human being. So let's all, keep working on trying to be our best self and keep trying to do good training and learn from the mistakes that we make and keep trying to get better. And best wishes on that practice this week and in the future. And I'll see you in the next video. If you made it this far, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. And let me know if there's anything you would like me to particularly address in the future. And subscribe if you like content like this, because that's one of the most useful feedbacks that I have that I'm doing something right, is if people express that they're interested in seeing whenever it is that I come out with new content. Anyway, I hope that you have a great week, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks. Bye.